Say again. What's today? Are we live? I say again, are we live? Let's make sure we're live. Up and recording, right? Oh, beep, beep. I got the notification. We must be live. Today I'm going to do a shoulder workout. I have the gym set up already. Dumbbells and whatnot. I have like 4 stations picked out for shoulders. I'm going to do a circuit workout. Rather than doing one exercise, like 3 to 5 sets of one exercise and then going to a different exercise, I'm just going to be going around, 4 different exercises. Maybe even throw in some abs, do 5 and just go around in a circle and circle. But first I need to warm up, stretch, and I might even just jog a mile real quickly. Well, 10 minutes. It's not really quickly. Before I start lifting weights, just to help get warmed up. My hands are actually kind of cold. It's cold in the house. It's winter time here in Phoenix. I think it's like high 60s outside, low 70s. That's cold. Let's get started. Oh, check this out. I realized that this is the last time I'll be wearing this shirt. Man, this shirt is special to me and I have to keep it. So I was looking around. I know there's some sweat, but oh man, look at that. There's holes in my shirt now on both sides. And this is a collector's item, so I can't be wearing it. See how old it is? I mean, look how many workouts we've got ground into the armpits. I know it's disgusting. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is a limited edition. Let's just ditch it right now, right? I'll wash it one more time and we'll tuck it away somewhere. Who else is weighing in at 206 today? Well, I did a whole bunch of eating last night. I had leftover meatballs, 7 meatballs I ate late last night. I also had a salad with double Brussels sprouts. So I'm passing meatballs and Brussels sprouts right now. Oh, all the little 100 gram candy bars I had. Oh, and I also drank 2 tall boys yesterday too. Deadly. And Starbucks. I took the shirt off and put it away because it's got holes in it. It's. There he is. Oh wait, before I get started, let me set up the monitor. Just in case anybody wanted to chat. I know nobody's chatting right now, but. And there's no guarantee that I'll read the chat, right? I mean, come on. I figured you would read chat today.
2 people think they're cursed. I don't know who anybody is anymore. I hate this hat thing. Go back to the handles.
I wish I could.
I know why they did it. I looked it up. And so you can't fake, try to impersonate other people.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid trolls ruin it for everybody.
Always. They always ruin it for everybody.
So hi. I don't know who you are.
Oh, look, there's pants. Remember how I was saying I need to get pants? 70% off these pants that are being advertised. Oh my God, they're pants for seniors. Shit, well, I don't think so. Hey, get off me, man. Look at that, bro. Motherfucking advertising pants for seniors to me. Who the fuck do they think they are? There ain't no damn seniors in this house. Maybe it's for my wife. She's older than me. Oh, speaking of which, my wife is beautiful and she spends a lot of money taking care of her skin. She got carded. Yeah, I told her to stop at a Walmart. I know they're dicks over there at Walmart. They're really strict. My wife stopped to get me the 2 tall boys. They carded her. She's 50. It was an older lady. She looked at my wife's ID and saw that she was born in 75 and was like, 75? Wow, I never would have guessed. What's up, Marilyn? Hey, you know what's funny is they asked me how old I am because they want to give me my senior citizen discount. This one day I went to the grocery store and I didn't realize it was FOP, fucking old people, FOP, FOP day. And the cashier, you know, she's used to giving out the senior discount to old people on FOP day. It's like the first Wednesday of the month at Fry's grocery store or something like that. Anyways, yeah, they think I'm a senior citizen and they card my wife for beer. I gotta set up. I'm trying to get set up here. Oh, she is. She's gonna deuce it. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, Marilyn, I've discovered some of the funniest stuff. It's Jeff in the morning listening to him. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Dude, he's got me rolling. He's not even on camera, and I'm fucking dying my sides. Oh, God. Oh, poor Jeff. God, I love that guy. Grandpa. I don't have any kids. I'm not even a father, so I'm definitely not a grandpa. I could be a grandpa. Fop. Hello, old man. What's up, Bay? Are you in the Bay Area, the 510? How's it hanging in the 510? I'm in the 602. I'm in the 602. You can also reach me on my backup line. That's 480. Maybe you want to get me on my business line, the 623. Reminds you need to go for a run. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Boom! Check the box. My call of duty is served. Did my duty. Motivated somebody. I reminded them, I need to go for a run. I want to hit the bag, but it hurts so bad. My wrists and my hands. That's what I really wanted to do today. I wanted to take these weights out into the garage. And instead of doing I was going to do a circuit. I was going to do my shoulder circuit, you know. And then mix this in there. A little 1-2. Maybe later. Maybe later tonight we'll go in there. You're getting old? We're all getting old. Let's get warmed up. If you're lucky, you're getting old. What happens? Shit happens. At least I look good, right? You know, my dad was overweight. Didn't exercise, didn't take care of himself. He looked like shit, to be honest with you. He had a couple heart attacks. Got the bejesus scared out of him. He was like, hey, wait a minute. I should start taking care of myself. I should eat healthy, work out, and ride my bicycle to work. And that's what he did. He lost a whole bunch of weight. Started lifting weights in the garage. He got all buffed out. And then he had a pulmonary embolism riding his bicycle to work. But dude, he looked good in his casket. I was like, damn, Dad. Shit. I hate to see you like this, but you look fucking good. You been working out? What's up, Oakland? California. Stewart? Stuart Little? I can't hear you over this nasty treadmill.
He's talking about Jonathan Lipnicki, who's also turning wire. When that kid grew up, he got all buffed out.
Oh,
It's actually a really funny joke. I know, it's not.
it is funny, a joke. You know who got buffed out? Carrot Top. I remember when Carrot Top was just a comedian. He didn't have a residency in Vegas. And he wasn't on the juice or whatever he's on. And then Carrot Top started wearing eye makeup. That's pretty fucking scary. A dude like that and that strong? Fuck. Eye makeup, long hair. All right, let's stretch out. Thank you, Dad. I'm warming up right now. I just started. I kind of walked and jogged a little bit for 5 minutes. I'm gonna stretch out my legs. And then I wanna run for 10 minutes, just 1 mile. And then I'm gonna start my shoulder workout. Blue haze. I care. It gets results though, right? Let me just stretch a little bit. I'm 49 if I didn't say that. I'm 49. 50's coming up in a few months. I'm trying to work out a little bit harder, get my diet together in the last few months, run up to my birthday. I have to test myself. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey. Well, we got a little more information on here than I intended to give away today. Anyways, I got my scorecards for... Oh, don't show that one. The Army Physical Fitness test right here. Let's see what I scored. When was the last time I took it? Oh, gee, man. I've been slacking off. Some bad stuff must have happened. I haven't done a PT test since 2022. Oh, when I was 46 years old, what did I score? 276 points out of a possible 300. I did 72 push-ups in 2 minutes. I did 88 sit-ups in 2 minutes. And I ran 2 miles. And a blistering 16 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, geez, that's not a very good time. But look, the year before, I ran 2 miles in 15 minutes and 42 seconds. You beast! Woo!
Somebody said you should dye your hair. You should tell them that you did try that once and you hated it.
Yeah. I have tried dyeing my hair a few times. When my eyebrows started going white, that was a really rough adjustment for me. At first, I started plucking them out, but then I had no eyebrows left, right? So then I thought I would color them. It looked so stupid. I tried coloring my beard one time. Looked stupid and fake all the hell get out too. And I think I even tried to hide some of my grays one time, touching them up. It looked like stupid ass as well. So, man, just gonna go natural. Accept it, baby. I'm beautiful. So are you. Let me stretch a little bit. Some dudes are basic. Isn't all dudes are basic? Food, sex, Starbucks. Who's LA Knight? Rogaine for men. Nah, I wouldn't spend the money on it. I've always had a pretty, high hairline, but I'm 49, man. It really ain't going anywhere. I mean, fuck it. Eventually I will go bald, but when I'm 70, 80, 90, maybe when I'm 100. I wish I knew. See, I'm old, and that's the problem. I don't know what most people here are talking about. You know, the little gift. There's a little gift there, the GG for like 2 joules or whatever. I didn't even know what that was, but I was flipping through YouTube live streams and I saw these 2 young girls, and they said, "Thanks for the GG, thanks for the good game." Oh, it's good game. That's what these fucking kids are talking about. Yeah, good game. I know, the GG for like 2 joules. Good game. Fuck it, you gotta pay attention to the young kids now and then. Gotta stay hip and cool, man. Good game. I got you, good game.
Not the same as good hit.
Well, it really depends on how bad your shoulder is irritating you. If it's a problem, you should always rest it. Seek out doctor's advice, get to the bottom of what's causing it. You should never work through any kind of pain. Let it go, you got the rest of your life to work out. Let it rest and recover. I do have shoulder problems. You see, when I was in the Army, I fucking ran full speed ahead through somebody's locked front door to gain entry. It blew out my fucking shoulder, ripped the soft tissue front and back. And then it took about a year for somebody to fix it. So, when you don't get something addressed right away, sometimes it gets worse, it festers. So my shoulder got to be pretty fucking bad, and there's a lot of scar tissue in it now. The doctor removed like half an inch of tendon because it looked like spaghetti. He needed a clean surface to bolt down, screw back down. So I'm missing about half an inch of tendon in I think it's my bicep tendon. And I have like 5 screws holding my shoulder together. The soft tissue back down to the bone. There's a lot of scar tissue. The last MRI I had in my shoulder revealed that I most likely still have unfixed tears because the radioactive fluid that shows up on the imaging leaks out of my shoulder socket when they inject it with a very large syringe. For contrast, they can't get very good imaging because all the metal in my shoulder makes a lot of reflections, and the radioactive fluid leaks out through the tears in my shoulder. So yeah, I have fucking shoulder problems. And I got a lot of things to deal with that when it gets bad. I have a TENS unit. Sometimes I'll take ibuprofen. I have special workouts that I do for my shoulder that I learned in physical therapy. focusing on my rotator cuffs, warming them up, stretching them, taking them through full ranges of motion. I won't be doing that today. Running on my treadmill will be a pretty good warm-up. My arms will be swinging back and forth for about 10 minutes, and everything should be pretty well lubricated at that point. Yeah, my strength training, I do. I only lift weights like 4 days a week, but I mix in cardio, riding my bicycle, doing jump rope, hitting the punching bag. I like to actually move around every day, even if it's something as low impact or slow as walking. Every now and then I'll just walk for 30 minutes or an hour on the treadmill and call that good for the day, but that's pretty rare. I like this stuff so much, sometimes I'll even work out 2 or 3 times in the same day. It's been quite a while since I've done that. Hey, let's go. Let me bang out 1 mile, nice and easy, and then I'll jump right into the weights. Huh? Exercise science. Let's call this treadmill, because that's what it is. Let me just start at 6 miles per hour. That's pretty darn easy. That'll be 1 mile in 10 minutes. 13. 13 Bravo, that's field artillery. That is one of the 3 combat MOSs. MP, infantry, artillery. Artillery! Run like a man. How does a man run? Hey, Josephine! Finisi. I don't even know how to say that. I know it's Josephine, though. Nice to see you. 101st, right on, man. When I was in basic training, they asked for volunteers to go airborne because artillery has these smaller pieces that get thrown out the back of a C-137, and the cannon crew members jump out behind it. Let's go! And the Humvee, it's small enough to be towed by a Humvee. I volunteered to go airborne in case there were extra slots. I didn't have it in my contract. And at the end of the basic training, they said, all you heroes that volunteered, good on you, but the class is full. We won't be taking anybody unless you have it in your contract. And that was fine, because I just wanted to go home after basic training. I didn't want to go to more school. Nice to see you. I am good. I hope you're good. Quit being lazy. Ease into it, Blue Haze. Ease into it. Yeah, I am going to have to start running at a faster pace soon. I used to run a lot faster. Let's bump it up to a 9-minute mile pace. That'll be 6.7 miles per hour. Feinsy. That's Josephine, everybody. She has a channel. That's a nice channel. Obviously, I like it. She's my friend. Thanks, buddy. Stay fit. The wife appreciates not having. Yeah, my wife does appreciate it. I think all women probably appreciate it. Not having some big sloppy man on top of them. Adrian Perez. Well, I'm guessing you're walking at an incline of 15. And walking is low impact. That's good. You can lose a lot of weight. And even if you don't want to lose weight, a brisk walk at an incline is very, very challenging. See, right now, my knees, they kind of hurt a little bit. This is high impact. All right, we're halfway through our mile. Let's bump it up from 6 miles per hour to 6.7. We'll go from a 10-minute mile pace to a 9-minute mile pace. Huh? Hey, Adrian Perez. Like if I run too much, my knees will swell up like a grapefruit. And that was a problem for me, even in my 20s when I was in the Army. Run. Knee swells up. Plus I have a pre-existing condition from volleyball when I was young. I ignored the pain in my knee. And I kept training, lifting, and playing volleyball. No problem. My pleasure, Josephine. And then, after trying to play in a volleyball tournament, sand 2-man volleyball tournament, a lot of jumping, spiking, blocking. I wasn't able to bend my knee. It just stopped working for like a week. I couldn't really afford to get it looked at. So the doctor just recommended rest. So I rested it. And it finally started working again. But it was very, very painful. And it always comes back to haunt me. So this goes back to the other person. Their shoulders hurting them. Should they push through it? No! Do something else. Work your legs. I like it too, Josephine. I like how I stay fit. I'm happier. Ah! Let's slow it down. Back down to 6. Woo! Heart rate 157. All right, we got a minute and a half left. And we'll complete our 1 mile. Pre-cardio / warm-up. Woof! Woof! Yeah, my wife, she reads articles. Women complaining about their husbands, fat, lazy, not helping around the house. Then she comes to me, I'm so lucky. People complaining about their spouse going to the gym and looking hot. Shit. You want to work out and look hot? Go right ahead. Whoosh! Ah! We're almost done. I'm hurting. Those meatballs and Brussels sprouts. 1 mile. One mile. Running and talking shit the whole way. Using my brain, reading chat, saying hello, focusing on staying centered on the treadmill, pacing myself. My mind is like, whoo! My mind is keeping active. You think it's easy? You think it's easy to sit here and run, not trip and fall, reading chat? Sweating is healthy. Heck yeah. You should see how dirty your sweat is. Put a white robe on and sweat. It looks nasty. If you're Jeff Crabtree and you don't wash your clothes, your white collars start to turn yellow. It's nasty. That's the Iron Patriot, Jeff Crabtree. You can search him and find his channel on YouTube. Jeff Crabtree, the Iron Patriot. He wears the same suits over and over, and he has this white one that's like 30 years old, and he doesn't own a washing machine. It's absolutely disgusting, the yellow tinge. It's like yellower than my teeth, right? Like, bro! Hey, Shaggy baby. Achy, jakey heart. Good job, Blue Haze. Thanks for saying so. Alicia Marie is back. We are. Today's a great day. Thanks, Alicia. I hope you and your family are having a great day. The IV treatments have been going great for the old doggaroo. It's like she's got a whole new lease on life. I'm starting to think she's gonna live well beyond Christmas. Shit. We just had to order more IV bags. 4 new IV bags. She gets 200 cc's a day. They're 1,000 cc bags. 5. So we spent enough money. We laid out money hoping she'll live another 20 days. What did it cost? Like 50, 60 bucks for those IV bags and lines. And then we gotta go pick up new needles. Did you know that stuff's like all controlled stuff? You have to have your veterinarian get in order. They call a vet to make sure it's for, you know. Like, I can't just buy IV bags and use them myself if I want to. What the fuck? I sweat and work out a lot. Think how awesome I could be if I could just hook myself up, pre-hydrate to the drip. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good 5K. Yeah, baby. And how about if I could just take my blood out and filter out all the good stuff that feeds oxygen, and then I can let my blood levels return. And then before a workout, I can inject that good stuff back inside of me. The concentrated blood cells that will allow me to work harder than you or I ever could by myself. Cheaters. Fucking blood dopers. I would never do that. I'm just talking about it. Sorry. Recovery position. In cadence. Exercise. Watch how the overhead light pops, bro. I'm gonna turn some light on. And dude, arguably you could say I have the best abs on YouTube. I mean, I could debate that. I would feel confident in my position, even if I had to resort to shouting you down. Adrian Perez, when I'm done here, I'm gonna, these are all the generous gifters and things from last month. I write it down. All this stuff goes to charity. We're giving all this money to Salvation Army. I'm done with charity for now. Maybe we can do that around the holidays and stuff, if I'm lucky enough to still be monetized and platformed here on YouTube, and still on the top side of the soil, breathing fresh air, right? Let's just hope I'm here next year, giving money to charity one more time for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. Oh, I got my stations all set up. I'm not gonna be covering everything. Like, I don't think I'm doing any shrugs. We're gonna keep the pace up. That's what circuit workouts are good for. Burning some more calories, getting that pump, feeling good, moving around, breathing, sweating. Your face. Let's go. Here's my first station. Let's ease into it. Let's hit those rear delts, rear shoulders, right? Say it all the time. You got 3 heads on this bad boy. You got this big old huge front head. You got these side heads, and then hiding in the back, you see that thing back there? Pow! So, right, we want to lean forward a little bit so we can put some emphasis on that rear head back there. See it? You see it trying to come into play here? This is what this movement is all about. All right, we're focusing on, that was the back. Let's go ahead and hit the front with front raises. So next exercise, keeping it kind of light. Let's start light. If I start feeling frisky later on, we can always add some weight, right? All right, what we want to do next, let's go ahead and hit those laterals out. Overall shoulder growth development. This is also, see this starting to come in there? This trap has to contract. Nice and long, contracted short. It is getting used, but this is a shoulder workout.
It's a little bit heavy. These are like 22, 23 pounders. Yeah, baby. Now we're starting to get somewhere. I can feel the pump already, bro. Let me turn that run off and start a weightlifting workout. We got to jump back in our circuit. You were worried about my fingers. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said they were worried about my fingers. Anytime somebody worries about me, I appreciate it. Thanks for your concern. Dumbbell military. Pretty light, they're only 45 pounds a piece. That's a nice station, but it wouldn't be complete without abs, bro. That's a nice circuit. It's a nice circuit, but it needs some abs. Let's get a towel, dude. I'm just gonna fire off some to get my abs engaged. Whoa. Get with the program, sweetie. So my wife wanted me to take her through a workout today, and I told her she's gonna do the same thing that I do. So, honey, this is your circuit workout. A little later on, you're gonna do the same exact shit. You're just gonna do it with less weight. Yeah, there's our 5 stations. 5 station circuit workout. How many times you want to go through it? 3 to 5? I think I'm gonna be happy with 3, dude. So here it is. I'm keeping. Hey, Cyborg, we're keeping the metabolism up. I'm continuing to sweat like a turbo vet. I am a turbo vet. I'm a veteran. I still operate at turbo speed. I got that sweat like a turbo vet. Hey, I think Cyborg was doing No Shave November. He bent over and put his face in front of the camera. I got a good look at them whiskers. It's like, yeah, they look like they're about as long as mine. That's about a month growth. I still haven't shaved mine yet. I was trying to hurry up and get in here. Speaking of hurry, let me get back in here and do another loop through, right? Yeah, less weight. You usually do have to use less weight. Like I shouldn't be talking. I should be in there just continuing to move. And you will need a little bit lighter weight to keep the pace up, to keep the movement, to burn more calories, right? What do you want from your workout? I'm still working my muscles. They're staying strong and taut. Taut, mom. And I'm burning calories. Look at me just dripping here, baby. Woo! I kind of like the circuit workouts too. They're a little bit more fun. They're probably a little bit more marketable to the Gen Pop. Let's go. To keep people coming back for more, to keep them consistent, sometimes you have to really motivate people, shower them with positive words. Good job, you're doing great. Glad to see you staying consistent. Some people need that. Yeah, I was saying cyborg boxing was hitting the punching bag earlier, and it gets me motivated. I got a punching bag. I want to go out there and punch it, but man, wow, does it hurt. I still haven't healed from some elbow strikes on my bag. Split it open. I thought it was just like bruised and raw, but the other day I found a bunch of blood in my bed. Maybe it was a blood blister from impact. Pow, pow. I don't know. And it popped at night. I don't know. But yeah. Never let it go so long before. You were watching an earlier part. All right, let me get going. Hell yeah, bro. Because I have a bad shoulder, and when I hit that bag, oh, dude, it fucking sucks. But it's so much fun when I'm doing it. And it doesn't hurt that bad doing it. It's after. Let's get back into my circuit. Let's finish this. James Gunn? Who's that? I don't know. I know the name.
Are they talking about the guy from Silence of the Lambs?
I don't know.
That's James Gunn.
It says James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn was one of the hardest hitters. Oh, George Foreman, yeah. Well, yeah, dude, George's hands are so big, dude. Hey, there's a YouTube video of George Foreman fighting 5 guys in a row on YouTube. He's a fucking badass, dude. I think George Foreman, I think he would have had Mike Tyson's number. I do. I think a lot of people were afraid of Mike Tyson. They stepped in the ring and they already lost. They were afraid. They didn't want to get hurt. I don't think George would have thought that way. George would have told them what's up. Yeah, you should watch that George Foreman video where he fights like 4 or 5 guys one after another. What a fucking machine, dude. What a machine. George Foreman. I think George Foreman has my vote for the best heavyweight fighter ever. Just something to break up with the monotony, right? Every now and then, variety is the spice of life. Remember, I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. It's 36 years. It gets pretty boring. But it got really exciting when I started live streaming my workouts. That reinvigorated my drive and desire to work out and push myself and show up. And I've gotten great results since live streaming. That's just one way to spice up your workout. But trying something different, doing a circuit, doing some CrossFit, maybe running an obstacle course, riding your bike up a mountain. Dude, it's fucking crazy. What's your max deadlift? I don't know. I usually top out at like doing 205 pounds or 225 pounds for easy sets of 10 with no belt and not really exerting myself. I don't want to get hurt. You know, when you do a set of 10 on deadlifts, it uses a lot of heart and lungs. So again, you know, I usually, I have never ever maxed out on deadlift. Yeah, buddy. Let's turn the fan on. We're dripping. The fan is on. Let's turn another one on. Let's get our sit-ups. Like I was saying, sometimes when I do sit-ups, I'll just do like 30. But other times, I'll do as many sit-ups as I can in 1 minute. So I have to really exert myself. Instead of just going through the motions, haphazardly, 30 sit-ups, big deal. Well, how about trying to do 30 seconds of as many you could get? Go straight ballistic with it. That's a whole different kind of sit-up workout, dude. My natural testosterone. You know I'm all natty. Look how beautiful this skin is. I'm getting a slight heat rash from working out, but there's not a single pimple or overgrown hairy gorilla back to be found. Look at my face, it's flawless. No scars, no acne, no craters from a lifetime of steroid abuse, testosterone. Hell no. Where were we? Sit-ups. Since high school, I never liked creatine. Let's go. Let's see. I'll just crank out a whole bunch for a little bit. We'll try to go fast. Like during the Army PT test. Instead of just letting yourself fall to the ground by gravity. Dudes are like, you know, slamming themselves down. Fucking go, baby. Go, 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 go. Right? Yeah. You got guys that could do that for 2 minutes straight, bro. Pumping, flailing. Look at me, I sweat in my trousers. You know what's a good, my glasses, yeah, they don't keep up. I need to get the power strap, the sports band. Let them know I'm serious, bro. Arizona Jake don't play. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're starting our circuit again. What in the world? Fireheart, welcome home. Thanks for stopping in. I'm really glad that YouTube circulates me and puts me in the YouTube Shorts feed. You know, it is a privilege to be in the YouTube Shorts feed. There's people who dream about being in the YouTube Shorts feed. They're obsessed with getting back in the YouTube Shorts feed. It's like it was the Nexus.
I don't know what that is. Ask him if one person knows what that is.
Does anybody know what the Nexus is? Where it's from? What it's about? And then I'll start my circuit. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, Fireheart. Look at me. I'm breathing. I'm standing upright. I'm sucking wind on this beautiful planet Earth. Everything is good. Although I do have a small pimple. Well, it's not really small. I don't know where the hell that bitch came from. Nice body in all seriousness. Thank you. Thanks, Reggie Long. I try hard. W to the algorithm. Anyways, dude, on Star Trek, right? What episode? What is on their movie? One of the movies they do on Star Trek. The Nexus is like this place where.
Star Trek Generations was the movie.
Star Trek Generations. The Nexus is this perfect euphoric place where your wife that passed away from cancer is still there. Your best dog that's already dead and buried is there.
Your deepest desires or ultimate happiness comes true.
It's perfect. You can do anything you want. Well, they fall out of the Nexus somehow. And this guy is absolutely obsessed with getting back to the Nexus, finding a way back. And Captain Kirk, he knows it's the Nexus because it's too good to be true. Thank you, YouTube, for putting me in the YouTube Shorts. I appreciate it. Cyborg who? The other cyborg? I'm in Arizona. I placed that information. It's probably available up there. You know, when you fill out a YouTube live stream, it asks you for your location. I always put Phoenix, Arizona. You know, you can even put your home address in there if you want. You can type it in there. That's fucking scary. I mean, I guess that's okay if you're like running a food truck. Like Jay Prince. I think his name is, with the food truck and the mad cooking skills. Did anybody else see him cooking like onion burgers and gravy and caramel sauce yesterday? Jay Prince. And that guy has a food truck. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. Going and watching, I think it's Jay Prince. You this live stream from yesterday. Wow. So that was my attempt to work the back of these delts. Hey, Hey Chronicles, when are we gonna find time to live stream together? You know what I'm gonna do moving forward is I'll just start my live streams as a co-live stream, and I think I'm no expert. I think I can post the invite link as a post and at the beginning, and people could just stop in and say hi, do some push-ups, pull-ups, or whatnot. Hang out all day or move on, you know, whatever. Just try to make it easy. Yeah, I still haven't shaved the beard yet. Thanks for saying you love it. I am in Arizona. I say again, 5,000 push-ups. Why stop there, bro? Why stop at 5? Let's go 10,000. I'll see your 5,000 and raise you 5,000. $25 pounds out there. That's pretty good. There's a little different, a little variation, right? You got your plain old boring front raises, or you got the look at yous. Look at you! Look at you! That's where you do front raises and pause. Look at you! Or you could just go this one. Hold it till you can't hold it no more. 3 different variations on one exercise. You're welcome. Shoulder side flies now. Look at this pump. I weighed in at 206 today. That was after 3 large bowel movements. So that's an honest weight. That's all I'm saying. I know it's not necessary. The guys like it. We're still 85% guys here. Mother Capricorn, you're too good to me. Yeah. No, it's like 80. I think 86% of the audience are men. 14%, we're getting somewhere. That's all we need. We need a few ladies. Mother Capricorn, thanks again. Everybody's up there. Even Cyborg. Alicia. People, I'm just thinking of people that are here right now and said hi. Yeah. MC. I think I spelled you out somewhere. Mother Capricorn. Actually spelled out somewhere. Maybe that was on last month's. But anyways, I have to clear all that out and start over. It's a new month. Happy December 1st. Thanks again, Mother Capricorn. You are way too good to me. Love the look at you. Yeah, where was I? Side raises. Let's get back into it. I'm starting to cool off. I'm having so much fun with everybody. It's like more fun than working out. I'm almost half tempted one day to sit here and read chat and hang out and interact with everybody. It's very tempting. It is fun. Even though I'm shy and bashful and reserved. That's why I don't read much chat. I stay in my safety bubble. The boy in the bubble. Yeah. All right, we got some dumbbell military press. Hey is Armenia. Armenia, thanks from Armenia. My mouth is so dry. I go through so much working out, talking, and being a mouth breather. Yeah. I can't even really talk. My mouth is so dry. I mean, I've been keeping a pretty good pace this whole time. Even talking can wind you. When I talk to people running on the treadmill, it makes it a lot harder. Even if you don't run, my wife walks on the treadmill. And when I come in here to talk to her, get her yammering on, she starts breathing harder, and it's harder. The workout's harder just from talking to me.
Try singing. You want a real challenge.
Hey, you want to hear a little funny joke? A little funny tidbit? When I was really into running and I would run regularly and go run with people, I had a strategy to get them talking. So what did you do? What did you do this weekend? I would say very minimal. Oh yeah? Get out of here. How'd that work out? What did they think? What did you do after that? I try not to say anything and just get them talking. Before you know it, I've outrun them because I'm not good at running. I'm so big, right? I'm big and heavy. It's hard. It's hard for some people. So I gotta come up with a strategy, bro. Gotta tire them out, make them tell me their life story. The white beard with all the names. Here we go. Let's get our other set of military press. I thought I would actually add more weight, but 45 pounds is okay. I would always recommend dumbbells over barbells because on a barbell, your weaker arm can cheat a little bit. Your strong arm can push more and the weak arm goes along for a ride. With dumbbells, there's no free ride. And plus with these dumbbells, I can go through a more natural movement. For me, that's like coming down right here. My head is in the way of a barbell. I would have to be like this, or like this. I don't want to go like this, or like this. I don't want to be going like that, right? Maybe some of you like to do that. But when I got the dumbbells, I don't have to worry about that. My head can stay right in the middle of the weights. Dumbbells rock. Dumbbells over barbells, always. So I only did 3. Always and forever. So I only went through my workout 3 times. But I had 4 shoulder exercises, so I did 12 sets. That's not too bad for shoulder day. mean, I could sit here and go through this again, right? But I mean, some of my last few shoulder workouts have been absolutely vicious. Every now and then I'm entitled to a light day. And you don't know what I got going through my head. I might go ride my bike today. And I want to save my shoulders for some bunny hops. Let's do my last set of sit-ups. Let's just do 2 minutes of sit-ups. You're a dumbbell. Yeah. My head is hard as a dumbbell. $40, nice and easy. We just do abs on the regular. Squeeze them in a little bit here and there. You can even use abs for a warm-up to get excited for our weightlifting. Abs are so versatile. Squeeze them in anywhere. Just stay consistent a little bit every day or every other day, and you'll get results, right? It's a lifestyle. I'm not going to get buff in one day or even 1 week. No, it takes years. It's a lifestyle. And you have to learn how to like it and keep it exciting and how to avoid injuries. Safety first. Yeah, my workout's done. That's an hour and 15 minutes. I'll stretch a little bit. I mean, that's not too bad, right? I ran a mile after warming up. I stretched. I did 12 sets of shoulders, 3 sets of abs. I mean, what else do you want from an old man? I should have worked traps. I should have got these things bigger. Well, that's the results for today, right? It's just a nice pump. Feel good. Thanks for stopping in. Mother Capricorn, you're way too good to me. And I didn't write it down yet because I have to erase it all. And there was a new person. Look at all these comments. Everybody's so kind. There you are. Adrian Perez, E7. You know who else? Look at all these talkers up in here. Look at all you talkers up in here. Can you read that? See, it's a mirror image, but you're looking in a mirror, so that should be right? It's legible. Look at all these straight players in here. Jax did it. Did do it. There you go. Jax did do it. I love Marilyn Manson, Blue Haze, Alicia Marie. Polski Arrows. That reminds me of Shorts Polska. There used to be a guy named Shorts Polska that would come visit me a lot. I haven't seen Shorts Polska in a while. Cyborg Boxing is number 6. Thanks, all you talkers. Ali Kazami. Farhan Danish. I guess that's right. Judge. And rounding out the top 10 is Josephine, a.k.a. Finizzi. Thanks again. I'll stretch off camera. And so should you. I had fun. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody take care of yourself. Dad? What the heck?